Hey guys, make sure you tune in to SoundCloud. The link will be in the description box so you can hear the entire HLX Radio show of The Couch Live. Hi guys, welcome back to HLX Radio. I am your girl, Denay.
And it's your girl, April Clark Arts.
And this is another episode of The Couch Live. Stay tuned. Hello.
Hey.
What's up, everybody? I am your girl, Denay.
And it's your girl, April Clark Arts.
And you are now tuned in to The Couch Live.
We in here.
We are in here. We are back for another episode. What's on the docket for today?
Okay,
what's on
so
the docket?
What's on the
Well, how was your day?
Oh yeah, okay. So my day, I'm telling you, my day has been a little slow paced. Like I'm dragging my feet. Like I'm here, but
But you're not
here.
Yeah, clearly I don't know if I'm coming or going. So yeah,
was busy. Had to put in grades and all that type of stuff. Just rushing. Had to throw a couple people under the bus because they didn't give me what I needed, and I felt bad for it. But I'm like, oh well, you didn't give me the document I needed, and now I'm in trouble. Ooh, you gonna get in trouble too.
Yeah, my day was real slow. I got to work super early for no reason at all. And I left early, but now I'm sleepy because I've been up all day. Like, I literally woke up at 3:30 and was like, oh, I need to finish doing this, I need to finish this, I need to finish this. And then
You got tired.
I was like, I'm not finna go back to sleep because I'm not gonna make it to work. So I left. And yeah, now I'm tired. But thank you guys for tuning in to HLX Radio. First up, we just gonna kick the show off with a little choreo with some All I Know, and then we gonna come back in and we gonna talk to you. And yeah, so make sure you are tuned in.
Yes.
And you out there in Facebook land, make sure you're tuned in to HLX Radio. Here we go. What is up, good people? That is Justice with Daylight. I am your girl, Denay.
And it's your girl, April Clark Art.
And you are tuned in to The Couch Live with us on HLX Radio. So, first of all, now, it's not directly music, but we're going to talk about the Fire Festival. We know y'all heard about Jay-Z, why do I want to say Jay-Z? Ja Rule being involved in that little festival with this little rich white kid, and he was not one of the individuals who was implicated in. So first of all, we're gonna tell the whole story.
Yeah.
Basically, what had happened was the dude is a scammer.
Yeah, really.
And yeah, he goes through scamming people for whatever he can get. He apparently had a social club in New York where he was scamming people out of credit card fees, where they were paying for all these luxury packages and never getting them. And essentially the festival, he had an idea for the festival and that was it.
It was a dope idea, honestly, but they didn't think it through. And I believe people who are insecure should really have somebody to like put them back in their place.
You talking about the dude?
Yeah, when they're not executing properly. So the guy who basically initiated the whole project.
What the hell is his name?
He's like, just seeing the documentary, was very, very insecure.
Billy McFarland. Billy McFarland was the dude who was supposed to be the one responsible for this festival, and he got this credit card in New York, and he got this social club, because that's how he ended up meeting Ja Rule. And they started paying models and stuff to come take pictures at the Bahamas, and they were like, oh, we bought a piece of Pablo Escobar's island.
Lying.
But no, that was true.
Oh, okay.
But where they messed up is when they first started promoting the festival, Pablo's family or the lawyer said, don't say nothing about it being Pablo Escobar's land or nothing like that. That was the first tweet that they tweeted, that it was his former island or whatever. So then they kicked them off the island. They basically told them they couldn't have a festival there, made them go find someplace else, and it was clearly no place else as luxurious or whatever
as that
other land.
I wish they would have just shut their mouth.
But you know, I ain't even gonna look.
Pride come before the fall. So at the end of the day, like I said, insecure. They just, if you have such a great and grandiose idea such as that, you're really supposed to shut up and just do what you gotta do.
But he was real quick money oriented.
Yeah. Shoot, let somebody else do it. I bet you somebody else gonna do it right.
They should. It was this black lady on the documentary who basically ran this. So they had hired a whole bunch of workers who worked in the Bahamas to come in and basically be day laborers, and they wasn't paying nobody. They had people signed up paying for these couple $1,000 packages, and there was nothing. Like, people was literally stranded. They showed footage, influencers and stuff.
Tents. So they thought they were gonna get suites and villas and all that type of stuff, but they were sleeping in tents. They got flooded out. That hot, no air conditioning, none of it. Like, I couldn't imagine. I would really like hurt somebody out there.
Yeah, so the Fire Festival was a complete and utter disaster. And apparently the lady used her money, the restaurant owner who they had been sending all these people to because there was nowhere else to go, she paid all her employees, and she said that it cost her like $50,000 that she didn't have. So it was supposedly a GoFundMe for her, and I think it raised like $114,000. Okay. So back to what we was. So me and April was watching Married at First Sight.
Yeah, that was my
and
first time.
We posted a question on your Instagram. You posted the question, and she asked anybody if they would ever go on Married at First Sight.
And
what was
no? They basically said no. Everybody said no, and I was like, really? But
would you do it?
I would. I don't know. I mean, from seeing it for the first time, I see like, okay, y'all legit know what you guys are doing as far as the aesthetic component is concerned. As far as, you know, matching people up with the people that look the best with them, they got that down.
Do they?
I feel as though, like, just looking at the couples that they put together, yes, that was amazing to me.
I guess. I don't know.
I may do it just to see. I mean,
You may do it.
So Married at First Sight. So they legally have to sign a contract basically saying that they agree to marry whoever they put in front of them.
Yeah, they get married for real. And then they have to go the whole, 90 days?
Oh.
Well, no, it's like 6 months. I think they got to be married 6 months. I'm thinking a 90-day fiance.
Okay.
But yeah, then they make the decision if they want to be divorced or not. And I think on the last season they said they get him a $5,000 stipend a month. So even if I didn't like the nigga, I probably
both of them get $5,000.
No, I think they get it to split. That's still $2,500. That's on top of what you already making from your job.
That's true.
And then depending on how y'all paying bills, you got the $2,500 coming from them a piece. And then if you stay in that one house, then y'all split that and you Gucci. Look at that. And one of the dudes in the new season was still living with his mother. So, that'd be money in the pocket.
So did she move in with him?
I don't know. I didn't get that far. That was episode. Remember who was on your episode 2?
Yeah.
So, we gonna kick it back into some more music. We got a lot of great topics coming for you guys. Hope you are having an enthusiastic day because we over here tired as hell. So, we are gonna play. What you want to hear, girl? Let's we gonna hear some lion, tigers, and bears. That's what we gonna hear.
I think better. I feel like a man could probably have his true self away.
So essentially, her reason is because men had things well.
Yeah. They do.
Yeah. They have whole personalities.
And they have whole
narcissistic traits.
A lot longer.
You said they can hold what?
Compose it or
compose their bullshit a lot longer. Like a woman, you can like piss her off and, you know, she'll like snap and that maybe be something she was hiding from you. But typically a man, like, they can keep it together better.
True. I would have to agree. I still would do it. I would be on Married at First Sight.
I don't know.
Married up.
Can you really, like, because it's like you have to grow to know that person. You just can't, like, you give it time to grow and know a person before you decide to marry them traditionally. So then now you just forced to go the extra mile all the way with
I mean, you're not forced. You can stay married only for that little bit of time.
But shit, you still got engaged.
I guess.
The hell?
I don't know. So
it depends on if you're fine, if you got a good mind on the shoulders, if
good
he's
man.
good head, whatever you want to say.
Apparently, Lenny has not met a nigga yet who has a good head on his shoulders, and I would like to say that I have not either. So,
So I'm dreaming.
dreaming. These Negroes don't exist. They're anomalies. Yeah, she is married.
So I mean, I just truly
What did you say? You what?
I said I love that nigga, but he trash.
Okay.
Yeah, I truly could say I still believe that it's some man out there. I'm like a fairy tale type of girl.
Boy, I'm gonna be like 70 by the time I meet that nigga. I
don't say that. And that's what I learned too. I think there's death and life in the power of the tongue. What you say. We lackadaisically let words fall off our lips every single day. But I know that words are definitely a belief that you're going to act off on eventually. So I don't want to say that there's not going to be a man that can treat me like the queen that I deserve to be. But I also don't do the chasing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but that's the thing. Guys nowadays don't want to have to chase. Or
I think that my husband is my soulmate. Right.
You think he's your soulmate? Okay.
I think he's my soulmate. I just also often feel like I should shoot him in the foot.
Oh my gosh. So Maestro here chimed in, and he's like, this male slander has got to stop.
ooh.
Now look though, let me explain something. I want to shoot my husband in the foot. If anybody else ever dared to, I have to like bury them in my backyard because you're not finna play with him at all.
So basically nobody can mess with your man but you.
Nobody can talk crap about him but you.
But me.
Okay.
I don't care. He trash and he not trash. That's my garbage.
You better take your garbage bag proudly, girl.
Yeah, no.
So, we also posted another poll on my Instagram account, and that poll was, do you feel like, what was it? Oh, it was, do you feel like when drinking with your significant other is important, or that you learn more about them by getting drunk together?
Like, well, do you believe that getting drunk together brings you closer?
Exactly.
Like,
why couldn't I think of that?
Like, intimately.
Do you feel like getting drunk with your significant other brings y'all closer?
I would say so. I would say just the intimacy itself is gonna be a little, cray-cray.
A little cray-cray?
I mean, I feel like it breaks down walls to a certain degree. Like, it's a truth serum. So everybody want to say drinking is like a truth serum. Once you drink, the truth gonna come out. You get drunk, the truth gonna come out. So at the end of the day, it's either gonna be mushy, or they're gonna disclose some bull crap to you that they done held, or y'all just be like, oh my god, I love it so much.
And it's funny because I've been in all those scenarios. And like when you're having like that dialogue, it is so refreshing. Like, even though you're drunk, it's like you're at that level of drunk where I can still talk to you, you can talk to me. We like, but babe, remember when when I get drunk, I want to dance and listen to music, and then I be like in deep thought, like, damn, like, depending on the scenario that I'm in. If I'm in the club, I'm clearly not in deep thought. I'm turned up and ass shaking. But otherwise, like, if I'm just here chilling with my significant other, we drinking, watching whatever, then yeah, I feel like that's a time for you guys to get closer. Yeah.
I mean, it's cool. I think if you can't do that, then if you have to drink to feel like you can communicate freely with someone,
well, no, you don't ever want that to be.
You don't want that to be the case. But libations are okay.
I do not turn down libations, and I probably will be the peer pressure. What is
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm done. Don't.
North Carolina then turned you all
It wasn't
the
North
way
Carolina
out.
though.
It wasn't? Oh, okay.
So, in other music news, apparently Block Boy JB is suing Fortnite for his shoot dance. Shoot! Okay.
I mean, hey, we gotta get our money somehow.
Yeah, so that's what everybody was saying. Like, you got all these black creatives making these dances and doing all of this stuff, and they popularizing, if that is a word, honey.
They're making money off bank.
They making them popular, but they not monetizing them. So apparently he is trying to get it like trademarked now, but they already used it. So why would that? It wouldn't.
I mean, as long as, like, here's the thing. As an artist, I figured out that, like, if you ever heard of the poor man copyright, where you got your stuff, you send it to you.
Yeah, send it to yourself in a sealed envelope.
Yeah, if you use it so much, it basically is yours. You know what I'm saying? If you have a paper trail on the date in which you know it was birthed, and it has a paper trail led back to you. Right. You can still sue people. Like, you can still get royalties off of that. Like, you can still fight for that.
I didn't know that.
I mean, it's competitive.
Because when me and Lenore and Courtney hit our singing group, we was like, how we gonna copyright our songs? And we was thinking about doing that. We was like, that ain't gonna work. I mean,
it can. Like, I've been watching these YouTube videos about even with t-shirt designs and the designs that you have on t-shirts, or just your logo itself. You can't copyright a phrase. You can't you can trademark a phrase, which is why, like, McDonald's, what is theirs?
I'm loving it.
Okay. BK, have it your way. You know, you could trademark things that have a corporation attached to it, but as far as, like, these shirts, bruh, if somebody want to put bruh on a shirt, I mean, that's free for all.
Right, hey, bruh.
I mean, no, you can't trademark that. You can trademark a logo that is significantly yours, that goes with your brand, and nobody else can use it. Right. But if it's like just a random shirt, nah. But that dance, they say choreography, you can do choreography if it's past like an 8 count. Like, a full-fledged piece of choreography is at least 8 counts. So that's why.
Is the shoot dance 8 counts?
So that's why.
2. I guess you could do it 8 times. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Yeah, so they got that.
Shoot. And you can slow it down. Shoot. Okay.
I mean, especially if they have a video to document that it's a whole little thing.
Right, because they was clearly, he had to be doing it in his video. I didn't know where the hell the dance came from. It popped out of nowhere, and then everybody was doing it. But since we over here dropping gems, I hope y'all is taking notes, and we're going to kick it back into some music. We're going to go into some Vice Versa with Benna G. So I've been a G, OG in this game. And it's your girl A Denay.
And it's your girl April Clark Art.
And you are tuned in to The Couch live on HLX Radio. Boom, boom. Alright, y'all. We are back. We are back.
Back again.
Back.
Shady's back. Tell a friend.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
Okay. That used to be the song.
Okay. So, let's talk about Future. See, we was not gonna do no more slandering, quote.
But we have to, because these men are out of control.
But Future is out of control. So he did an interview where he basically talked shit about Sierra and Russell, and he said he do. This his
okay.
These his words.
Okay.
He do exactly what she tells him to do. I feel like ... I don't have no feelings. And then he said Russell is not being a man in that position. He basically was trying to say that Sierra called all the shots in their relationship, and he's just a puppet master or a little puppet boy. But yo, Russell clearly adores Sierra, number one, or based on what we see. And number two, let that woman live. Like, you're not messing with your other baby mamas like this. Let her live. I don't understand your point, your relevance.
And Russell is very respectful to Sierra. It's like,
and the way he treats baby Future.
Yeah, like that's his own kid. And I believe as a father of other children, you have to let people live and give a man an opportunity to step up and be a leader, no matter what type of leader he is. And Future is just a bitter.
But he's clearly still having issues because he just had another baby. He just had a baby with Bow Wow's baby mama, didn't he? Yeah, y'all, these niggas.
I don't even have kids yet, and I feel as though, like, I can't have a kid with just anybody. I'm just not going to do that. But I feel like men are built to procreate. Okay, that's just them. They're seed givers. Blah blah blah. Whatever. You can look at it in so many different ways, other than bringing a child into the world. But my God, like, I feel like some of these men are just giving seed, and they're not watering the seed. They're not nourishing the seed. They're just showing off the seed, like, hey, this is my prize, and these are my kids, and I can take care of my kids because I'm a famous hip hop, yeah, whatever. But
so there was some dialogue going on Twitter between people tweeting and Shannon Sharp, the man with the Hennessy and the Black and Miles. Yes. So basically, somebody said, "Hey, Unc," and I guess he's the uncle, and they asked him if he listened to that new Future, and he was like, "I'm not listening to his music again until he stops fucking hating on Russ and C. Okay. He needs to get the fuck out his feelings." And then somebody, of course a nigga, said, got to admit CC was kind of out of pocket. Hole raised the son with the next man. Shady. How is she being shady? Exactly. How is she being shady for moving on?
She has a life.
And Shannon's response was, how many more kids does he have since C? Fuck out of here with that. Right. Be glad she found a man that loves his son and treats him good. And then somebody else tried to argue for Future because Future has like stands. And they said, I agree, Unc, but it's slightly shady to have never been offered the opportunity to meet him until they were already married. That's kind of whack. Why would I bring Future in my business when he's clearly immature?
Why would I bring you around someone that I love and you couldn't even show me the proper type of love? And wasn't he like abusive to her, or like really like shitty, like mean to her? Like how did they fall out? Like I don't. He was cheating.
He had some woman's name saved as Nobu or something.
Okay, so at the end of the day, like, as a woman, we have the right to have a boundary. Like,
exactly.
Even before the baby was here. Shit.
So the person who said, I agree, Unc, is slightly shady to have never been offered the opportunity to meet him until they were married is kind of whack. Shannon Sharp's response was, he thought she would let him do his thing, sit around and wait. Exactly. She married an NFL player and he caught feelings. Both of you should let it go. Like, the fact that people are consistently basically vying for Future, saying that he's right, and being mad at Sierra and all of this other stuff are crazy as hell. Because one, how many kids does Future have? Why is he so dead set on fucking with her? Because she the only baby mama that's not like all up in his face, or that doesn't need him.
Yes, and that's our some of us as women, that's our problem. We don't necessarily need a man, we desire a man. I believe we both need each other as species, like, opposite sex. Like, we're one and the same, at the end of the day, but we also have different characteristics that help balance each other out. But until you can't respect yourself fully as who you are, I don't think you'll be open enough to receive somebody else properly, and evidently Future is not it.
So apparently they asked him about his comments, and he basically said, he backtracked on his previous statement. What I say on Kinky? I'm sick of people backtracking. Don't say it if you gonna take it back 2 days or 2 minutes later. You shouldn't have said it in the first place. And if you know that you can't keep your mouth shut, you don't need to say nothing. So apparently he was like, we don't have no problems. It's a social media problem. No, I don't hate him. Totally not the deal. It was just the way we were carrying it as far as being handled with Baby Future. What has he done with Baby Future except show that little boy what a man is supposed to do, or how he's supposed to treat his mother? Exactly. So
I mean, that's his stepdad officially. Like, it's not a boyfriend no more. So at the end of the day, I feel like Sierra had a right not to have Future around her husband, because look at how he's acting. Look at how he's acting.
Exactly.
I wouldn't want you around. And no. I'm sorry.
So, also in today's news, J. Cole just dropped a song, and we are gonna have to go listen to it after this. What is it called? It's called Middle Child. So J. Cole just dropped a song called Middle Child, and like literally like 30 some minutes ago he posted on Instagram, and you know J. Cole don't post on Instagram. So that definitely needs to get listened to on the next break, and we're gonna tell you how we feel about it. Another thing that we watched this weekend was Trigger Warning with Killer Mike. Which, if you have not watched it, you need to watch it because it is, one, hilarious.
Yeah.
Two, the first episode was real as fuck.
Real.
So the first episode was all about basically buying black or trying to. Well, he was trying to use only black-made, black-owned products for like a full. What was it? Up until the day of his show. Yeah. So it was like 60. I think he said 60 hours. What was it?
48. It
was some hours. And he ended up sleeping on the street because, of course, black people don't have hotels. He ended up not eating
for almost 2 days.
Yeah, almost 2 days because he didn't have, like, he went to a black restaurant, but they were like, oh, well, does it come from a black farm? No. So he couldn't eat that. I did not know he was in Running Jewels. I'm stupid, but... Yeah. And he also, what else? So he ended up eating eventually when he went to this old black lady house, and she cooked all the food.
Yeah, gardener. It was like a collab with a garden.
He had went to a black garden that was known in the neighborhood. He was in Georgia, of course. And that was one of the episodes. One of the other episodes, he was basically trying to teach people a trade, and so he made educational porn. Hilarious. Lord. And it actually worked for these people.
Yeah, statistics are real.
Yeah, and they were talking about putting it in an actual school in Atlanta, so that would be...
I have my opinions about that.
I mean, it's a college, so they fucking anyway.
That's true.
Yeah.
Next.
And the last one was, I'm finna get online and order me some Cripa Cola.
Can you really? I looked, but I didn't do two of them.
I'm gonna try to find it. So apparently he got the Crips and the Bloods to make a pop.
Yeah.
He got them to make 2 different pops because one, they were like, oh, it's just the Crips. The Crips can't just do it by themselves. What about the Bloods? You gonna get shot over a pop. He called some little white boy a racist. Like, you just need to watch the show.
Yeah,
it's only 6 episodes.
It's really good though.
And then he made a religion.
We gotta see that episode
about sleep.
Yeah.
Well,
but he's trying to start his own like city and town. That episode.
So he is pro-black. I think it's weird for people to be pro-black when they hang with white people. Not weird, but
it's like confrontational.
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't even gonna get on that race discussion.
But it will bring it up. If you watch it and you never really been like that, you will become like that.
Become like what?
Pro-black even more.
Oh yeah.
Like what the hell?
Okay, so I don't want to talk about Drake is a sensitive subject for me.
I know.
Apparently,
what had happened?
There were rumors that Drake wanted to reignite the beef with Pusha T, or like he wanted to make a track or something, whatever. And Pusha T apparently tweeted this tweet that was supposedly a threat. So now my baby father Drake needs to respond because we all know what the tweet was directed at. So he said, you tried, you failed, I'm hearing you want to try again. This time I'm not going to play with you, any of you. Boy, you better go decorate your house with Jen or whatever her name is, because they surely just bought one. I follow her on Instagram.
Well, I'm just saying, mind your business, get some business and do your business. That's all I gotta say. And beef is for the cows.
Beef is for the cows? I mean, look, listen, I don't give a damn what y'all say about Drake. I'm gonna listen to him regardless. I'm gonna up his music. I'm gonna be in Vegas for one of his residency dates. Like,
yeah, we gotta do that. I mean, Drake is dope, but I mean, put y'all minds together and be like an Akon. Like, well, I'm so sick of these new time rappers and artists just not doing nothing. Like, Akon is legitimately making moves and like breaking ground, and like I feel like a lot of the artists now is so consumed with the fast life and just everything as of right now, they're not truly concerned, or we're not seeing it enough. Not to say all these artists are only out here making money for themselves and not giving back, but I would rather see like schools being built. Like, who was that, LeBron? Or,
yeah, LeBron.
Yeah, made the school. I just,
my
at this point in time,
King James.
right. At this point in time, I feel like this generation, all these people are making so much money, and so many people look up to them.
But wait a minute. Nope. No.
If those white people
this
can
is
make their social...
This is exactly what you and Munchie was saying yesterday.
What?
When y'all was like, just because they got money don't mean they need to be an example.
I mean,
they don't need to do X, Y, Z.
What
when we was talking about Travis Scott and the Super Bowl.
Okay, Travis Scott is totally different. He's in the ring with the freaking Kardashians.
So
definitely don't give two craps.
He's still
I'm talking about these people who actually live this life of the students that I live in. It's like that I teach. It's like, what the hell are you doing? Like, okay, I understand you make money to get out the hood, but what are you doing? Like, I feel like as a teacher, it's only so much that I can do. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like all these people that got the money, that I should be getting paid.
Oh, well, excuse
God
us.
dang, that I should be getting paid to try to be a mama auntie therapist to all these, these young people who totally have a seared conscience to a certain degree. Some of them, they just don't want to listen, or they have a certain set of people that they are going to listen to when they come into their lives and be prime examples. I feel like we're just not doing enough for our communities. Like, as a whole, we're not doing enough. Like, Buying Black, like that show just really showed me, like, it's really important for us to have our own. No matter if they took it away, no matter if they still trying to take it away. Who is going to start this? What do we have to create? I'm all about creation. I'm all about something new. But my God, what we gonna do? What we gonna do?
I ain't got no money, so shit, you can't ask me. I ain't got no money nor no influence.
What would you guys do? So this is what I want. If you on Facebook, Twitter, whatever the social handles that HLX Radio has, I really am interested in knowing, what do you think our community, as far as in the music industry, can do to help the generation that is to come and is here right now? Like, what are we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? What can we do as a people? Not just the musicians, but everybody. What can we add? What can we do? What can we create to create this culture that is booming? Evidently, people are awakening, but what are we gonna do?
So on that note, we gonna kick it to another song, and when we come back, I want to talk about Nick Cannon's comments on Travis and Big Boy.
Okay, yeah.
And those differences. So
good flow.
We kicking into some music, and then we will be right back, guys. Stay tuned. HLX Radio.
23.
I want to know. I want to know, goddammit. I want to know, because it's like, okay, I'm so tired of hearing about the same bullshit. Like, I understand we're authentically black, we grew up in the hood, and all that type of stuff. But at the end of the day, it's like, when are y'all gonna realize you talk about interbreed, like the motherfucking white people want to breed with us and take our race and lower the number of authentically black people in the United States. What the fuck is happening with genocide in our own neighborhoods? You know what I'm saying? And people being okay with being on fucking welfare for the rest of their lives. You know what I'm saying? Trying to feed into the fact that, fuck.
If they don't know no better.
So my thing is, black people gotta educate people about the fucking system. The institution, this fucking school education system is not created for us.
Just like you can't expect that from one set of celebrities. Who you expecting that from in the inner city, the communities? All the kids don't go to after school programs. All the kids, like, you still got teachers, black teachers, that don't give a fuck about
But you know what?
students.
It's the fucking families.
Yeah, and when you raised on a consistent family where ain't nobody around, just like Meek Mill said, when your mama at work and your daddy in jail, who gonna babysit?
But see, that's the thing. Whereas it's the foundation of the family has been broken.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I'm like, that's why I don't want to have children until I have a man that understands.
Well, until you can build that foundation for yourself. I'm not having no kids out of wedlock anyway. Fuck that.
She say that now.
No, I'm not having no kids, and I ain't married. I just won't have kids. I ain't fucking. Hey guys, make sure you tune in to SoundCloud. The link will be in the description box so you can hear the entire HLX Radio show of The Couch Live. I am your girl, Denay.
And it's your girl,
Rolling my rhyme, I say,
And thank
all
you
I
guys
ever
for watching
wanted
with
was
us.
some
We'll
butter
see
for
you
the
guys
cold.
next
Anytime I
Thursday
live
and
in
every
Florida,
Thursday
so I
after
really
that.
put them on. How ironic that the chronic straight right down the street, light a blunt of poison ivy, and watch got them every week. We was geek, I mean super geek, highest we could